So they're making their way back round towards the grid. And they're sighting up, got some temperature back into the tyres. So it looks like we're about ready and in position to get the racing underway in a few moments. Last few riders on the line. This, of course, is the restart of the Ugly & Co Mini GP and Junior Supermoto 140. Last few riders lining up on the grid. It was a split grid earlier and the start was staggered. Now, don't know if that's going to be the case this time. They're making sure the Supermoto riders are in position. We did have the problem in the first race where maybe the Supermotos were held on the line a little bit too long. Looks like they are holding the Supermotos again. Here we go, away with the Mini GP riders charging into the first corner. Good start there from Wilson Dilks this time, who gets the lead on Tyler Humphries. These two have been scrapping away all afternoon on the track. Had some great riding there. Great mates off the track. Fierce rivals on it, and Humphries trying to fight back. Humphries having a look round the outside, and Wilson Dilk shuts the door in. The Junior Supermotos getting underway as well. So Wilson Dilk's your early race leader, and Tyler Humphries right on his tail in second place as they make their way round towards the pit corner. Mullen in there as well. Over the line they go for the first time. As Humphries will look around the outside, there is a yellow flag there, so it looks like he'll have to back out of that move momentarily. Wilson Dilks therefore holds on to the lead as they make their way back towards us. And again Humphries will look on the outside. He's going to try and do the cutback as they come out of the corner. Again looking on the outside of Dilks as they make their way up to the top corner. Corley Trevorrow well placed on number 42. Doherty also in there too, I believe, as we look down towards the back of the lead. There is Trevorrow. That might be another battle there with Humphries and Wilson Dilks still leading the race here though as they make their way back towards us. Very close race though here at this restart of the Ugly & Co Mini GP and Junior Supermoto 140 as they are side by side here. Wilson Dilks grabbing that lead into the top corner and holds on, but fighting back again though, the number 19. Tyler Humphries now takes the lead as they make their way down the back straight. So Humphries leading. Wilson Dilks right in there though as well on the number 85. I don't think he's showing on your lap charts actually, but certainly still part of the race. We've got Thorley Trevorrow battling with Lewis Mullen as the number 25 there, one of the Junior Supermoto riders. That's Tyler Swift ceding the racing line there, letting the two riders go through, the two race leaders. Lewis Mullen and Wallace Doherty also well placed. So Tyler Humphries back into the lead again. But Wilson Dilks is determined not to let him go too far down the track. Humphries then still looking strong at the front of the field. There are one or two slow riders ahead of them, and he's not really shaking off Wilson Dilks at the moment. Here they come down the back straight, and well, halfway through this race, we would say Tyler Humphries' fastest lap of the race, 51.123. There's the battle with Trevorrow and Lewis Mullen. Oh, nice move down the inside. Doesn't quite come off there. Almost side by side over the line here. Great battle here though with Thorley Trevorrow. Lewis Mullen also well placed as they go over the line. Great restart to this race. A little bit further back in the Junior Supermotos. We've got the machine of Joel Grigg leading the way on the number 3. He's currently 11th in the race. As Mullen has a look down the inside again, but can't find a way through past Trevorrow. We've got George Bowes in second of the Junior Supermotos, Joshua Herring, Alfred Jenkinson, Arthur Woods and Tyler Swift, those 6 riders in the Junior Supermoto. But Tyler Humphries looking very strong in the GP race. We're looking at this great battle here with Lewis Mullen and Thordy Trevorrow. At the moment, I would say Mullen looks quicker, but can't find a way past Trevorrow, who is riding very well here, covering the lines, and quite a close race as Humphries continues to pull away.
Yeah, really good start to the race. They've got the heads down again at the front, haven't they? As you can see, Tyler's just pulled a little gap now, a little back marker got in the way. He's still consistently white line to white line as well, using all the track, so sets a really, really good pace. So really good, another good ride by the looks of things by Tyler Humphries.
Can't shake off Wilson Dilks at the moment. The gap has increased slightly, but I'd say it's only about 1.5, maybe 2 seconds. And of course, with having to battle, oh, somebody takes a hefty tumble there. What's all about JSM riders going down? There might be in a high side there. The race goes on for the time being, of course, but still this great battle with Lewis Mullen. Again down the inside of Trevorrow, can't find a way through. Humphries goes over the line. And the red flag has been displayed. I wasn't too surprised to see that, because that did look like quite a hefty tumble. That was one of our junior supermoto riders going down. I think that may have been, yeah, we just see them on the edge of the screen there going out of the Iredale's hairpin. He is sitting up though, so that's a good sign. But we saw the tail end of that crash, and it seems to hit the ground quite hard, so wouldn't be surprised that he's had the wind knocked out of him at least.
Yeah, he I don't know what happened there. It looked like he crashed in a funny position because he's quite a way down the track, so I'm not sure what happened, but he ended
like
up
some sort of tank slap, wasn't it, almost, with the looks of things.
But you'd be sat upright for quite a long time there, because the curb, as you can see on the screen, finishes quite early, so I'm not sure what happened. Maybe he had a mechanical failure or something, but he ended up face down on the tarmac, and he sat up though, which is good, so hopefully
he's all right.
He's okay, and I think they'll call that as a result. Good to see the kids giving signals to others to slow down behind as well, which is what you want.
So they are being sent straight back to the
should be going to the pits, I think. I think they'll call that a result. I think there's only 2 laps left.
So we were approaching the final lap, so I would assume that will be called as a race result, with Tyler Humphries as the race winner. We'll get confirmation, of course, in a few moments. There's Wilson Dilks, who, of course, he had a very bad day here last year. And like I say, it's been great to see him back and running so well this weekend, and he's had a good afternoon so far. Yeah, he's definitely one of the stars of the future for BMB. Hopefully he's got a really bright future for himself as he continues to progress through. Really smooth. Had a really bad crash here a year ago, but now he's back on his feet and flying, so it's really good job. So the rider's back in the pits now. So we haven't had official confirmation yet, but I assume that will be called as a race result. The red flag coming out right at the end of that race. I think the Minibikes are in the waiting zone at the moment, so I'm assuming they're going out in a few moments. So we have got a red flag stoppage at the end of the Ugly & Co Mini GP and Junior Supermoto. It looked like one of our Supermoto riders going down towards the end of the race and receiving some medical treatment. We did see the rider sitting up though and talking, so we hope it's nothing too serious, and hopefully they'll be able to treat that rider and it won't be too badly hurt. It did look quite a nasty tumble. It was halfway down the straight. It did look a bit of a strange accident, but let's hope they're all right. Yeah, a strange one there, but I think he hit the ground pretty hard, but he sat up, so that's really positive that he was sat up straight away. I think that because the bike was still in the middle of the track one side and he was on the middle of the track the other side, there wasn't really anywhere for other bikes to go, especially at high pace. So again, it's probably safer if he's not jumped up and jumped out of the way. It's probably quicker just to red flag it for the safety of others. Yeah, I think certainly the race directors here and the organisers, they don't take any chances. If there's a danger on the track like that and a rider struck on the circuit, they would rather calm the race down and throw the red flag out just on the safe side sometimes, I think, there.